Hey, welcome back. Well, June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and according to Anxiety and Depression Association of America, nearly 1 in 10 men experience some form of depression or anxiety, but less than half actually seek treatment. I had the chance to sit down with 2 men and hear why it's always okay to ask for help.
My mental health was pretty bad. It has been pretty bad for several decades, and I just got to the point where I was not functional. And I needed to make some changes. It was going in a pretty dark direction.
Starting at a young age, Eric Lesh says that he struggled with anxiety and later in life some depression. But it wasn't until a job loss and the passing of his dad that made him realize he needed to focus on his mental health.
I had never had a conversation about my mental health with anyone other than a therapist prior to that point. But I knew I needed help.
So Eric searched for the steps that he needed to take, one of those being a mental health support group that meets once a month at the Rogers Library.
All of a sudden, for the first time in my life, I wasn't alone, because up until that point, I had no experience with others who had gone through those same things.
Eric remembers being nervous to walk into that first group meeting. Jody Rowan was also there and has a similar story to Eric.
It was 2015 when I joined the group. My wife found the group for me. And I went, and one of the first thoughts I had was, oh my God, there's other people like me, which was honestly half the battle.
Joe now helps lead the group that Eric attends monthly. Eric joined only a year after Joe in 2016, and the two say that the group has gotten them to a more positive point in their lives.
I feel like more of the man that I want to be, more of the person that I want to be.
At first, Eric says that he was worried that some may judge him as a man for addressing his mental health.
I've learned how I want to be and how I want to act and how I want to treat people, and this has helped me do more of that.
Proving that you can be, quote, manly while still taking care of your mental health.
I hunt, I fish, I can do household projects. I've replaced all the appliances in my house. I fixed the plumbing right up to the point till my wife told me to stop. And I'm a huge nerd my whole life. Dungeons and Dragons, comic books, the whole life. So I'm a bunch of different things, and learning to accept that you're more than one thing is a huge part of it.
Leaving stigmas in the past as men like Eric and Joe teach their sons, the next generation, that it is okay to ask for help.
It's good to get over the old, men don't show their feelings, boys don't cry, that sort of thing. Because we all have emotions, we all have things we need to deal with, and if we don't deal with them, they bottle up inside and sometimes explode.
Well, if you're struggling with mental health, anyone over the age of 16 is welcome to join their group. Their Facebook page is called Mental Health Issues Support Group of NWA. You can also find more information about other support across our state. That'll be later today on our website. That's 5newsonline.com.